Welcome to another episode of Against the Spread. I'm your boy Pinky, and we got the mastermind Aaron on the mic. How are we doing, buddy?
I think I should go by the Insomniac instead, to be honest, because Jesus, last night was rough, bro. Rough.
Oh man, I do not envy you with that, my friend. I like my sleep.
Yep. But I'm here. I'm good, man. I'm feeling all right. Could be worse. Could always be worse. So, I'm looking at some of those games for last week. I was not excited by some of them, but I still got 11 of them right. Disappointed in your Broncos. Not gonna lie, definitely disappointed.
Killed me. I would have won. Like I had a 5-team parlay, and the ghost leg got used by it got used by Dallas because I actually did the spread on a couple of those games, and so that I got the ghost leg got killed by Dallas, and so I'm sitting there like, okay, well the rest of the bet's good, and then that happened. And
told you to pick Dallas.
You gotta be kidding me.
Told you to pick Dallas.
I did pick Dallas. I took Dallas by 4.5 though.
Yeah, not the spread. I mean,
granted, but the money line was awful on that game.
Still would have won though.
I mean, there's that. Yes. Okay. I got greedy. That's my problem.
They had no business winning that game. Like as bad as they play. If you let Russell Wilson dunk that many points on you, you shouldn't win that game.
Dude. So he was wheeling and dealing.
I tell you what though, that deep ball still looks good. And then, so I think that's going to end up becoming his go-to now. Just neighbors down and Hail Mary every time.
Neighbors, run deep. I got you.
That's it. And he's got him. 100% he's got him. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. Full disclosure, there are going to be what I show are some close games, which I am not a fan of. I hate betting close games like this. I'm like, can you just do me a favor and show me blowouts? But no, I got a bunch of games that are decided by like less than 5 points. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. There are going to definitely be some that are no surprises, though, I think.
There has been an update on DraftKings. Show you guys here. You have to bet Thursday night football to get the Ghost Leg parlay.
Which is dope.
So we're going to make sure we get our money in tomorrow and get that Ghost Leg parlay.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to get some bets in for tomorrow too. I don't think this is going to be much of a competition tomorrow. It's kind of sad that it's going to be a Thursday night game, but you just want to jump right into it?
Yeah, man, let's roll.
All right. Well, this one's not going to – I don't think is going to be much of a contender. I actually got the Bills at 13. 23. My mistake. Yeah, I got them as a 23-point favorite.
Now, come on now.
Yeah. Hey, if Miami plays like they did this past week, then it might be by 13. You know what I mean? Instead of 23. But, I mean, Miami did look better – but they still didn't look good. And so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, right now I got the Bills by 23, man.
Okay. So take the Bills by I'll probably tease this and drop that. I like 9.5. Right? If I can get it down to 9.5, I feel pretty good the Bills will win by 10. Yeah. But 13 to 23, yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not ballsy like that now.
No, I don't think. Plus, you just never know, man, because Buffalo does sometimes like to give up a lot of points. That defense can get lazy at times. So
one of the things that concerns me is it's Thursday night football, which you just never know what you're going to get. A lot of low-scoring games happen on Thursday night football, just with they don't have a long time to prepare. It's a quick turnaround time for their bodies. Interesting.
If there's anything that's been shown, though, Miami doesn't have a defense, period. So it's not like that matters, like at all. It's going to be a high-scoring game, even if it's just the Bills doing it. But I don't see the Dolphins really doing it. I think they'll actually put some points up. I wouldn't doubt it if they, put 2 to 3 scores up, but I don't think it's going to be competitive by any means.
Do you see the over the 49.5 hitting, or would we bring that down a little
bit? Well, I got points at approximately 53. So with that, it would be the over on that side. So, I mean, it'd be sad if you don't go over 49 and you're a 23-point favorite, right? Now you're starting to look like college football stats. Yeah, no, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable betting the over because there's also a possibility Miami doesn't score any points. You know what I mean? So they're not going to contribute to that. And I don't think the Bills are going to put up 50 points by themselves. So, but, it is a division game too. And those are always a little funky, even if it is a Thursday night on a short week. You just never know with those.
Weird things happen in division games.
Yeah, but I tell you what, though, if we start off tomorrow night with the Dolphins winning this by some miracle, I'm just going to scrap everything I got. I'm like, all right, I give up because that's it. But what do we got next?
I don't see that happen. We got Packers traveling to Cleveland.
Yeah. Packers are looking good, man. And I've nearly accurately predicted their numbers twice. 2 weeks in a row, almost exact numbers. I was off by a point. And right now I actually have the Packers over the Browns by 13. So I actually have them as a hefty favorite. So that's doing better than that current spread that's going on right now.
I probably bring this down a little bit myself. I mean, I actually do think the Packers probably win by 10. I mean, that's probably pretty good. This is one I'm not sure about the over.
Yeah, I don't like it, man, because right now I have 45 points is what I'm estimating as getting scored in that game. So that does not give a lot of wiggle room. So I'd probably change it and make them like a 6-point favorite, dude. Just take a little bit of the heat off of it, and it's better odds than going straight money line. I would feel comfortable with that. So
almost need to pull that up and see what that looks like. I like this one.
Probably be like a 170. Something like that, but I mean that's a lot better than 485. So
Jets and Buccaneers, and I'd have to refresh my memory on who the Jets backup is because Justin Fields is ruled out for the
really. I missed that.
Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is the backup quarterback for the Jets this season.
I don't think that changes my numbers any, to be honest. That's not the impact play I was looking for. With this game, I got the Bucs at a 12-point favorite. And I have actually a pretty low scoring game. I'm looking at probably 36 points is right where I'm estimating getting scored. Just don't anticipate the Jets putting up points. And Buccaneers have been looking decent. Haven't been looking great. They barely squeaked out that win. So, by all accounts, they probably should have lost that game. So,
I just needed one more freaking point.
Yeah, that was brutal. When you sent me that screenshot, I'm like, that's dirty.
and they were going for 2, and I had a cash out before they went for 2 of like my bet was $20. They were offering me a cash out of like 36.
Oh yeah.
If I won, it was $85. So I kind of kept holding, and I know like the game was ahead of where I was on the TV because I saw like my cash out went away, and then they missed the 2-point conversion. I was like, so I must be behind a little bit.
That's rough. That's a rough one right there. But yeah, I think the Bucs are pretty clear favorites in this one. So,
okay. Yeah, I do like the Bucs quite a bit on that one. Show.
Oh, this game.
This game is tough. I probably just don't even touch this game, to be honest with you.
That's kind of how I'm feeling. And funny enough, my numbers are right at Eagles as a 3-point favorite. So I'm unfortunately right there with them. And here's the other crazy thing too. My points are at 45. So the exact almost same over under is that they're setting on it. I mean, I guess if I had to bet, I would take the Eagles, but I also would not be surprised if the Rams win. that wouldn't shock me if that ends up being the case.
Just because low scoring game.
I mean, what have the Eagles been really doing? I mean, they've been like just squeaking victories out. Their offense is non-existent. I mean, how do you have that kind of receiving core and they're not getting any action whatsoever? If they had no rush game, they would be 0-2 and look like the worst team in the NFL. So if it wasn't for Hurts and Barkley, that would be brutal right now.
Yeah, AJ Brown's just like he's MIA.
Yeah, they have to have the least passing yards as a team, right?
I think so. Like
I mean, bad. I can't imagine any other team that'd be doing worse than them. But then again, we're also living in a world of Daniel Jones and Russell Wilson being like the top performers right now. So I don't know what's with this multiverse timeline that we just hopped into, but that's pretty gross just to think about. So
I'm just holding out hope. Just like last year when the Saints came out, they blew the doors off of people for 2 weeks in a row and then didn't win another game for like 8 weeks. Like that could happen.
Well, the Eagles are barely winning as it is. So if they don't start stepping it up, yeah. I mean, people are just going to be like, stack the box. They don't know how to throw the ball anymore, apparently. So that ends up being the case. They're in trouble. But yeah, if you don't have to bet this game, I probably wouldn't. I hate these kinds of numbers. I'm in a 3-point favorite. That's a coin flip. One turnover and that completely changes that game. So that's why I really hate numbers like this. But I'd actually maybe take that spread by the Rams. I don't know.
I don't know why it does that. Like
it hates you.
It does hate me. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, where did it go?
Straight disappeared.
Showing me touchdown scores and
what is this?
Hold on.
All right, we'll just sit here waiting patiently.
I can't see anything on the screen of to how to shut that down. And I didn't click on anything. That's what's NFL games. There we go. All right. Now we're back.
All right.
Now we're back. All right. Here we go. Here's a game I think we can touch.
Yeah. This one, it's funny, man. I either have these like so close I don't want to bet them or absolute blowouts is pretty much how this whole week is going.
I'm smashing 4.5. I'm smashing it.
Yeah. I got, let's see here. So this one, yeah. What's the over under 43? Okay. Yeah, I
don't know if I like that at all, but I like the 4.5 points.
Yeah, I'm a little unsure based off of my numbers. I would probably be going with the over, but right now I have the Colts as a 17-point favorite. They've actually been looking pretty good, and I did not expect them to beat the Broncos. I didn't, and
so that offensive line. The Broncos could not get pressure on that offensive line.
That says a lot. If
and
that's the case.
And Daniel Jones he was wheeling and dealing, and he had time to throw the ball. That's why he looked good. That's what happened week 1. If you look at all the highlights, week 1, same thing. Miami got no pass rush on him, and he could just sit back there and wheel and deal. So I don't see that changing against the Titans, who don't have good. They've got good interior players on that D line. Sebastian Day, Jeffrey Simmons, and there's another guy that they've got too. That's like, wow, okay, those dudes are good, but they have nobody on the outside. So gotcha. I feel great about this, and I will absolutely be putting that down.
All right, sweet, man. But yeah, so Colts by 17 with over. I put it right at 53 points, to be honest. I don't think the Titans are going to do anything to stop the Colts from scoring, and the Colts are putting up numbers like as it is. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I do think it's going to be a blowout. So
I see the blowout for sure. Definitely see that. So I mean, if we do that, you do that. No. Okay. Never mind. I was going to see what that was going to be, but
no hypotheticals for us.
I guess it's because I'm logged out. It logged me out. That's what happened.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Falcons, Panthers. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a close one.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I'm kind of shocked by this number, 5.5.
Yeah, especially because I have them as I have the Falcons as a 13-point favorite.
I know it's a division game, but man, the Falcons have been playing tough on both offense and defense, and the Panthers haven't shown anything up to this point.
Yeah, the thing with it being a divisional game is actually no bearing with these two particular teams. I've run the stats on them like over the last 2 seasons, and it doesn't really impact a whole lot. In regards to the predictions for the points that they're going to be putting up. So I have no modifiers on it at all, which is actually a rarity, especially for a division game. But with that being said, what I do have it coming back as is a pretty easy victory for the Falcons. And honestly, the Falcons don't look bad. Their defense is actually pretty solid. They exposed McCarthy for what he really is, and that is absolute trash. So we won't be seeing him this week. So that's nice. But yeah, I got him at 13-point favorite and 49 points being scored. So that's only a smidge over the current over-under. So maybe if you dropped it down by 2 points, 3 points, whatever, and then take that over if you want to play it. Other than that, though, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I like that 5.5. I mean, I'd probably take that all day.
I'm liking that too. Yeah, take that 5.5, run with it, smash it.
Yep.
Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Washington Commanders with a unknown if Jaden Daniels is playing or not.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the number one factor. But even as it stands, okay, if it comes back, if Daniels is not playing, I'm putting money on the Raiders. Because right now with Daniels and his numbers, I only have the Commanders as a 4-point favorite.
I might actually take that Raiders money line right now.
Just that might not be a bad idea, because if that news comes in later, that line's definitely going to shift. But then again, Geno did not look good this last week.
The Chargers defense, again, they put pressure on him, and if you do put pressure on Geno, he's not great. Commanders don't have those kind of players to put pressure on him. Yeah. So I kind of see the Raiders winning regardless. And again, this is my bias. We didn't have the Commanders as a I don't think we had them as a playoff team when we did our prediction show, just because we just felt like they had a tougher schedule this year, and that they kind of overachieved last year, and they weren't going to get that same, like, people aren't going to let their guard down when they're up 14 in the fourth quarter. They're gonna keep hammering you now. So.
Well, unless you're the Bears, but yeah, most typical teams.
The Bears.
But yeah, no, right now I only have the Commanders as a 4-point favorite. That injury comes in, I'm definitely putting money on the Raiders though instead, because all my numbers are based off basically pristine conditions. So that's going to be a pretty big shift. And you're right. The Commanders definitely are not the Chargers defense. So I think Geno is going to have a better week than last week, mainly because it'd be very difficult to have a worse week. So
it was bad.
I don't know what's with Ashton though. That guy's not looking like no first round pick though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's been kind of back and forth, but they don't, the problem that Ashton's having, as well as Omarion Hampton for the Chargers, is they're not giving them enough run. Like, they're getting a carry on a drive, and then next drive they get a carry, and then they might get 2 carries. So they're not actually, like, feeding them the ball to get them in the flow of the game.
Do you think they're just too worried about rookies getting hurt or losing something like that early on, or what is it? I don't get it. I mean, if you're going to draft them, use them. You know what I mean? I'm
not sure. I mean, the Chargers haven't run the ball well. They haven't had a lot of open lanes for the running backs to run through, but they have been throwing the ball well. So I think they've kind of just been like, hey, we're going to throw this. And then for the Raiders, I mean, Geno's been pretty much chucking it too. Now, Ashton did look better in this last game against the Chargers. he had some decent runs, but yeah, he's not looked like the guy you draft at number 6 at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
By the way, real quick on that Raiders game, though, I have the points at 34, so don't go anywhere near that over. Just figured I'd throw that out there real quick. So
I have a hard time betting unders as well. Like that's like one thing I have a hard time, and then I always get pissed off every time I bet an under. The game ends up like 50 points ends up getting scored. Like,
yeah,
it just pisses me off.
Yeah, look at this stinker.
Oh, dude, I just thought the Bengals have Jake Browning, but the Vikings have Carson Wentz. I almost feel like the Bengals.
I think they should flex. I think they should just flex this game to not be played, and just nobody even worry about it. I think that would be better for football for this competition, just not to go on.
You just give them a tie and move on.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well be a preseason game. Let's just move it to next year, swap it out for a preseason game. See, this is going to be gross, but yeah, I'm not obviously expecting any big scores going on this game, but who knows, man? I've seen weirder things happen with backups come in, but right now I only have the Bengals at a 3-point favorite, just because both teams kind of suck in my opinion.
And Bengals are the underdog, man, so you can get the +3 on there.
Yeah, and yeah, McCarthy is so bad though. Like he's so bad.
Now it wants me to log in. Good Lord.
So they're going to expose your email to everybody, huh?
I mean, that's okay.
Exposed. But yeah, and I have the over. Yeah, I got the points getting scored partly right at 41, and I think that's if this game goes really well for them. But yeah, I this is going to be a gross one.
I have to check. I'm in a survivor pool. I think I picked the Vikings and not remembering that, even though Carson Wentz might be better than JJ right now.
Well, he's not going to be worse. I don't believe that'll be the case. So, and Browning actually did not look bad. So,
oh no, I took the Colts. Because they're playing the Titans. I took the Rams last week because they were playing the Titans.
Oh, okay. I'm like, we're talking about Minnesota and Cincinnati. Like, what are you talking about?
I thought for a second I took the Vikings this week as my survivor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was just logged in. What's going on? DraftKings on my computer does not like this.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It does not like this at all. All right. Steelers and Patriots in the who knows what's going to happen game.
Oh, this is going to be a hot take. I already know it. But I actually have the Patriots at a 9-point favorite.
Huh? I didn't hear you. My headphones stopped working for a sec. What was that?
Dude, I don't necessarily like it either, but but I'm telling you, man, everything that I ran here, this might be one of those hiccups in the system, but right now, as it stands, yeah, I got the Patriots as a 9-point favorite.
Did you triple check those numbers? Are we confident in?
I did not triple check. I did double check though, and yeah, so I would be hesitant to make that
again,
bet.
Vegas thinks they don't even know what to think of this game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. This might be one of those Apollo missions, though, where we're like, well, back to the drawing board on that one. Because, yeah, right now I'm like, when I saw that after it punched up, I'm like 9 points, huh? I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll see about that. But I would not I would not be hesitant though, like to tell you, or you could just bet on the Steelers. You know what I mean? But Steelers just are not necessarily looking good either, though. And I think the Patriots are actually going to start moving in the right direction. But 9 points is a lot. I would say if you do take that, I would not be taking any kind of a spread on that. I would just be going to game line.
Well, you can take the money line if you think the Patriots are going to win, and plus money right now. So
I legit would not be surprised though if the Patriots do win. I don't think it would. That margin is pretty tough for me. But yeah, I don't know. Your face tells me I don't think so. But I mean, that's okay. Like
they didn't look good against Seattle, but they did play pretty good against the Jets. But they did give up 30 points against Seattle. Like, I just don't know.
That I think that's kind of a lot of what's going on with it. I mean, you look at so week 1 with the Steelers and the Jets. I mean, they let the Jets scored 32 points, the Steelers scored 34. You know, and then all of a sudden week 2 shows up and neither of those teams look like they should even be on a football field. So I don't know. I mean, it could be one of those trap games, you know what I mean? Where Steelers should look like an easy victor over the Patriots, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I am hesitant as a 9-point favorite. I could see a win, but 9 points is a lot. It's a lot of points.
I'm just not touching this game. I'm moving on.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Houston Texans traveling to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars.
Jaguars have arguably been playing fairly well. Not great, but like good enough. Texans, I don't know. I don't know about them, but all in all, I got the Jaguars as a 10-point favorite. Divisional games do typically matter when it comes to these teams. And Jacksonville at home, I'm definitely taking. And but 10 points
is so bad.
Yeah. And Jacksonville's offense, when it's clicking, they put up a lot of points. But even then, I only have it at about 38 points for the total on this one. So if I had to touch either one of those, it'd probably be the under, and I'm taking Jacksonville if you want to parlay those up. But
I like Jacksonville. I do on this one. The Texas offense, man, they're just awful. They're just awful. So
yeah, I completely agree. And I don't know, but to be fair though, they really should have beat the Buccaneers last week. I mean, they really should have. But Mayfield decided he had to quit messing around, just drove straight down and scored. And nothing cracks me up more than that play where it looked like he got hurt. He springs right up and just starts running his mouth. I was like, that's such a Baker thing to do, man. Cracked me up.
Hey, you don't put the ball in Baker's hands. He will more often than not get the points he needs to win the game.
Yeah,
he's got that comeback gene, if you want to call it that, right?
Yeah. So he
plays good in pressure situations.
Yep, agree.
Ooh, buddy.
Well, this is funny enough. I have as one of the closer games of the week. I told you my numbers are like. I looked at my stat sheet this week and I'm like, why do you hate me? Like, I felt disrespected because I don't like it. I really don't. This is the only week so far. I'm like, I don't like these numbers. I really don't like these numbers. But I told you. I'm going to play my numbers, though, the entire season until they line up, and we're going to see what happens here. But right now, I got Seahawks at a 6-point favorite. So not a blowout or anything, but, I mean, that's not that far off from what Vegas has it at, or can't say Vegas per se, but DraftKings. And I actually have the over-under at 40 points. So this one's pretty well meshed up. But I think I would take the Seahawks on this. It's for one, it's tough to put money on the Saints, period.
Right.
But yeah, I don't actually expect this to be a blowout. So
I think I do.
I know you do, because it's the Saints, and you expect
the Saints.
You expect the Saints to put up approximately 2 points every game, and that's not going to be the case the entire year. But
I am not a Spencer Rattler believer. All right, it's not.
He's not even close to like the bottom 5 quarterbacks though in the NFL right now.
He's not. So, yeah, I just I'm taking the Seahawks. Seahawks.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos, my Denver Broncos, even though I am wearing a Bills jersey tonight. I just felt that was appropriate with Josh playing tomorrow. The Broncos are heading to LA to face the Chargers.
And probably to face defeat. I actually have the Chargers as a 4-point favorite, so I have it pretty close, just like they do. I have the points getting scored right at 40 though. So with that under, I think division games are obviously tough. Broncos do tend to score about 5 points less in this particular situation. So I mean, it could also be decided by a field goal. I think that's definitely within the realms of possibility. Anytime you have a potential for a turnover, I mean, that's a 1-score game, and so I don't think the Broncos are completely out of it. I mean, a 4-point margin is not a big margin. That's like I said, 1 interception, 1 fumble, and that game's different. So, but right now I do have the Chargers as a 4-point favorite. But the Chargers just look good right now.
Chargers look great, and
they're looking pretty good.
We predicted the Chargers to beat the Broncos before the season in this game, and I don't think I've seen anything so far that leads me to believe that won't happen. The Chargers are playing good football, and they are their defense is between their defense and the Packers defense right now. Those two defenses are really bringing it. So,
they're looking like the real deal, like right out of the chute, man. So, Packers and Chargers. Yeah, I think they're going to be trouble for a lot of teams this year.
So I would feel comfortable taking the Chargers for sure.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
Hopefully, the Broncos just score a few touchdowns so I can do a couple Broncos shots on Sunday. That's really what I want. Your Dallas Cowboys are traveling.
Dude, this is
Chicago Bears.
Dude, this is so gross. Get this, okay? I have the Cowboys as a 1-point favorite, and they have that spread at 1.5. And I have my points at 51, and they got it at 50.5. So I'm not touching this for bets. I'm not. I could easily see the Cowboys actually losing this game, though. I would not be shocked if that were to occur, especially because you nearly let Russell Wilson beat you last week. I mean, if it wasn't for Aubrey, like, no chance. I think just about any other kicker in the league, and that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So, and then the Giants would have lost, and then they would have probably came in and lost against the Bears, and then, the Cowboys would be just looking worse than usual, but also not disappointing to a certain extent. But yeah, I don't think I'd touch this game. Like I said, I only have the Cowboys as a 1-point favorite, which is so sad because I think the Bears are kind of trash. But the Cowboys aren't doing anything also that makes them look great. You can't applaud yourself because you put 40 points up on the Giants. You know what I mean? It's like, cool. Your backups should have been able to do that. But yeah, I don't like this game at all. And I hate that spread even worse. It's like, that's gross. Gross.
Just don't touch it. Just don't do it.
Nope, I won't. Actually, I already did. I'm lying. It was part of a parlay.
Oh,
full disclosure. I don't know why I did that, but
you're a man of your word, I guess.
yeah. I told you I was going to bet it regardless. It's going to cost me money, but I bet it. So,
Cardinals traveling to San Francisco to play Mac Jones.
Dude, back-to-back games, man. I have the Cardinals as a 1-point favorite over the 49ers, which I know a lot of people are going to irk at, but 49ers aren't looking great. So, and Yeah, with their divisional games, the Cardinals do tend to score more points in divisional games, even though obviously being on the road doesn't necessarily make it easier, but it also doesn't seem to impact the Cardinals. Some of their best games have actually been on the road. So I don't think they understand that they're supposed to be a home field advantage, but yeah, they seem to be playing a little bit better on the road, especially in divisional games over the last couple of years. But I don't like this one at all. So I got Cardinals by a point and 43 points in total getting scored. So I don't like the spread and I don't like the over. So this is another one where this week is going to, in my opinion, probably going to really suck when it comes to betting. So
just hands off this one. Just don't touch it.
Yep.
Don't touch it. Kind of crazy that this is 2-0 Arizona Cardinals versus 2-0 San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. So, but neither of them have played like they should be 2-0. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like they've just barely been skirting, getting past, and whatever. A win is a win, but sooner or later, the way you play is obviously going to catch up to you. But yeah, I could see the Cardinals winning, but I could see them losing. It's just one of those things. But the Cardinals do like to throw in some surprises, especially when they have a healthy Kyler Murray, and we'll see if Harrison gets involved too. So
here's the Sunday game of the week. I believe it's the Chiefs versus Giants. And I mean, we know why this is put as the game of the week because of the Chiefs, but
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is the Sunday night game. I was reading.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I was wondering when you said game of the week. I'm like, not that I'm aware of, but I also can't argue because
Dallas and Chicago is the Fox game of the week.
Oh, interesting.
Tom Brady's calling that game.
I think there are going to be a lot of points scored on that one, which they obviously think so as well too with that kind of over/under. But this might be a surprise, but I only have the Chiefs as a 5-point favorite in this game.
That's not a surprise to me.
No,
that Giants D line is nasty. The rest of the defense isn't very good, but that Giants D line will come after you. So.
I mean, they shut Prescott down for an entire half. I mean, it did not look like that was even going to be close. And then, of course, Prescott went into the locker room and I guess prayed for the entire 30 minutes or whatever. It came out and they ended up winning that one.
He went and prayed to Jabu.
Something, man. But yeah, no, I got the Chiefs as a 5-point favorite. Still a low scoring game though. I only got it at 39 points. But yeah, I don't know, man. Who would have thought, right? Mahomes versus Wilson, and
somebody is leaving this game with a win. I do know that.
You don't know that. If it falls into a tie, that's going to be the best clip we're going to have.
There's no way. Not possible. Not possible. The Chiefs are going to pull this one out. They're not going 0-3. As much as I might root for them to go 0-3, I just can't see the Giants and Russell Wilson beating the Chiefs this week.
I kind of want to put money on the Giants just out of principle, just because I really despise the Chiefs. So who knows? Or I don't know how my luck works. Maybe I should bet on the Chiefs and then maybe the Giants will win. I don't know how this goes. But yeah, I think it's going to be, well, I can't say it's closer than people think because they only got him as a 6-point favorite. So, and I got him as a 5-point favorite. So I guess I'm fairly aligned with kind of what's going on in the betting world right now. But this is also really early in the week. So in other words, so if people don't know, right, it's lines were just set earlier, meaning all of this is going to shift more than likely by obviously Sunday when the games come up. So
I could see this being a 7-point spread.
I could see. I think it'll be 7.5. I think they're going to want that extra cushion to make sure it's not decided by a single touchdown, or that it's in the situation where if they go for 2, it really screws things up. So I could see that 7 or 6.5, just for that situation. But yeah, I'm pretty positive this line is going to move in a very favorable direction for the Chiefs by the end of the week. Wouldn't be surprised on that at all. So.
Yeah, buddy. And this is the game
Yeah,
I'm excited to get down and watch. I'm not.
Yeah.
I might do a player parlay. I'm not touching this game on who's winning. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, I have the Ravens as a 3-point favorite. But I have this as a high scoring game. I'm actually putting it right at 71 points getting scored that game. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And well, if there's one thing that the Ravens have shown, they can't stop an offense. People just go in there and they just score. But and the Lions are now looking like the Lions of last year. That week one, that was a rough week one for the Lions. That was not good. But the Ravens, I think they struggle against good offenses, man. You have to be mediocre and then they can shut you down, right? It's like this is this weird little catch there, but like the moment you're in that higher bracket of offense, they just seem to struggle. I don't know what the deal is.
In the last 2 years, when the Ravens have had these prime time big games, they have smacked their opponent. They did it to the 49ers 2 years ago. 49ers went on to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Ravens smacked them. I believe the Ravens smacked the Lions 2 years ago as well.
2 years ago was a little different Lions team, though.
A little bit. But I just say there's a precedent for the Ravens to show out in prime time against some of the good, decent opponents. And I definitely see this being a high scoring game. I think I feel pretty damn comfortable at 49.5. I will probably, if I'm going to do anything, I'll probably do the over at 49.5. I just don't feel comfortable picking either team to win.
I might drop one bet where they score over 70 just to see what that payout is.
Ooh.
Little curious. Not going to be a big bet, but I might drop a little bet. But yeah, 3-point favorite, what I got on the Ravens. But I think it's going to come down to basically who has the ball last, to be honest.
It's not letting me, it's not showing me an alternate spread right now. So I can't really see your alternate over under, but
it honestly, it's probably not going to be extreme. It'll probably be like a plus 150, something like that. If they already have the over under at -1, or let's see what it's at. Let me get back down to that game. Yeah, so 53.5, -105. Yeah, maybe it'll hit 200. I don't know. Let's see. Because I'm kind of curious about that. Oh man, I logged into my DraftKings and you're right. Yeah, loaded up all jacked up. I don't know what they did.
They did something. Let's see. Oh yeah, mine just did the same thing. Like, what's going on?
Let's see. Overs. Oh, you can't even go that high. The most you can get is 65. Oh, dude, it's a plus 337 at 65.5. I actually might put a bet on that.
Yeah, buddy.
That's pretty solid.
That is pretty solid.
Now we're gambling. So
roll those dice, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I need something to throw some money on. I bet I threw a bet on some soccer this morning. Totally forgot I did until the afternoon. I was like, wait, didn't I bet on soccer? What? I guess I should see what happened.
Homeboy over there, Jones, and betting on soccer, man. And you won.
It's not me. I follow a couple guys. They bet on everything. They post picks every day on all sports. And one of the guys is like, one dude I follow is really good at tennis. Although it seems like every time I get the Jones in, I'm like, oh, I'll put a tennis bet in. It loses. But the soccer guy is pretty good. His soccer rate is really good.
I got to get this one dude, man. He's a self-proclaimed semi-pro at betting on hockey. So I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna need to pick your brain, man, once the season's done with, because I need to find something for it,
I do like hockey, but betting hockey is tough.
Yeah. He told me he used to roll with some people who would put some crazy bets down, like $10,000, $15,000 a game, that kind of stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, if your crew's crunching numbers like that, I think I'll probably listen to you for a little bit. So, Other than that, though, I'd never bet on hockey. But yeah, I don't know, man. Some of these games, this is a weird week. Like I said, it's so rare for me to get numbers where it's like either blowouts or like, sub 4-point margins of victory. But this is going to be one of those weeks where I think there's going to be a lot of trap games.
So, Sunday, we're going to help the people out on Sunday. Sunday, join the Sports Nonsense and Whiskey Facebook page, and we will post a 3-team parlay put together by Aaron, and then I will post a 3 to 4 player parlay prop. I do like touchdown props, so I might post one of those and see if we can help you guys out for this week.
Yeah, I just needed Kyler to throw one more touchdown, man. That hurt. It would have been $1,700.
Oh, sad. Kyler.
Sad day.
That's killer, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. That's what I get.
That's what you get betting on Kyler, bro. All right, partner. Well, as always, as we always finish up the show, please gamble responsibly. Don't ever risk what you can't afford. We bet around with a lot of the little disposable income, thankfully. Me being a father of 4, I've got 3 adults, so they're almost all off the payroll. So now I have a little bit extra money to have some fun with. Don't bet your rent money, right? Bet responsibly.
I was about to say something terrible. I was going to say, unless you're putting it all on the bills, but and then it would be that 1 week, and it'd be like, oh, I apologize about that.
The week you tell people to mortgage the house.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, locked in, done deal. Yeah, and then the entire Bills offense gets the flu, and they're playing all the backups. Yeah, no, for sure though, man. Don't go too crazy with it. That's why I like parlays, man. You bet a little bit, but you can hit a lot. Keeps it exciting. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't go too crazy, especially this week, because a lot of these games are looking a little whack. So, but yeah, it'll still be fun though, man. Gotta love football regardless. So.
All right, partner. Well, we'll check with you guys on Sunday. Check out the Facebook page, and we're out.
Adios.